So guys, now let's get started with Boolean values in Python. Boolean values, true and false, are the base of if statements as well as while loop and many other base concepts in Python. So in this video, first we'll understand the different objects, Boolean values, and then how do we relate with those Boolean value concept with if statements. So once you have understanding that, then this if statements and while loop will become really easy for you. So let's get started with this. So if you look at, I have defined the like numbers for 0 will be having a boolean value false, and any other number will be having a boolean value true, even that it's true for even for the negative values. So let's see what I'm trying to say over here. So to check a boolean value of any object, we have this bool method. So let's say now I want to check the boolean value of number 0. So let's see that, and let's see what the result I am getting. So I'm getting false because that's what I told you, that 0 is having a false boolean value. Apart from that, any other number will be having a, so let's say 4, and let's say boolean value of -4. So any other number will be having a boolean value true. So same way all the other concepts are same, like strings. Empty string will be having a boolean value false, and apart from empty string, a boolean other strings will be having a boolean value true, even if there is a space only in a string. So let's say I have a empty string. So empty string, sorry, yeah, is, is having a boolean value false, and now I have created a empty string, but now I'm giving a space character, and when I'll run this, so I got a true because this is not an empty string. This string is having a space character in it. And then same way, list, tuple, dictionary, if they are empty ones, they will having a false boolean value, and any of these sequence types, if they are having a any value inside them, then they will be having a true boolean value. So what do I mean is that, so let's say if you look at the boolean value of an empty list will is false, whereas boolean value, if this list contains any item, even if it is 0, which is having a boolean value of false, then still that boolean value of that list will be true. So all these sequence types of list tuple will be having a false boolean value, all the empty one of these, and if they are having any even a single item in that, so that particular list tuple set dictionary will be associated with a true boolean value, and none is having a false boolean value. So let's see that their implication, that how they happen. So let's say, so whenever we know that after if a statement, if there's a true boolean value, if it meets it, then it goes inside in that block and execute whatever inside that. So over here it went inside and it execute this print statement, where when after if there was a one number, so what happens, this one will be converted into a true or false boolean value, whatever the boolean value it is associated with, as number 1 is number 1. So apart from 0, any other number is having a true boolean value. So that's the reason we got a pass. So we went inside in this block. So what happens, so automatically after if statement, if the it execute with this particular bool method, so it converts into a true or false as per the object boolean value. Then if the value is true, then this statement will be executed. If value is false, then that block will be skipped. So as over here, the 0 is having a false boolean value. So because whenever after if statement, if it will meet a false boolean value, so that block will be skipped. So that's the reason we did not get any output. Again, none is having a false boolean value, so we did not get any output. Same happened with the empty list. So as empty list is having a false boolean value, so we did not get any output. As over here in this if statements, this list contains one item. So if a list is not empty, so that means that will be converted into a true boolean value, and this flaw got executed, so we got a this pass. So this is the whole concept of Boolean values in regards with if statement. So you need to have a proper understanding of these Boolean values. So now you just remember this particular. So any number apart from 0 will be having a true Boolean value. Any string which is not a empty string will be having a true Boolean value. Any empty list, tuple, set and dictionary, if they are empty one, then they will have a false Boolean value, and apart from that they will be having a true Boolean value, and a null object is associated with a false Boolean value. So thanks guys for watching this video, and please provide a positive feedback in the comment section, and let me know in the comments if you want me to create a new video on any specific topic. If you have learned something new, please like the video and subscribe this channel, as there will be some new video releases every week, and this will be a huge support for me.